everyone! Let's talk about choosing the right equipment for marketing photography. If you're a business owner, marketer, or selling your own products, having the right gear can take your visuals to the next level and make your brand look polished and professional. In this module, I'll guide you through cameras, lighting, and accessories specifically for product and brand photography, plus budget-friendly alternatives to get professional results without overspending. Cameras: DSLR, mirrorless, compact, and smartphone. First off, let's address a big question. What camera should you get? The truth is, the best camera is the one that fits your needs and budget. No need to go all out if you're just starting. Below, I will go more in detail through the modern options. DSLR cameras. DSLR stands for Digital Single Lens Reflex. It comes from old film cameras where SLR meant single lens reflex and D is for digital. These cameras have been around forever and are reliable, but the industry is moving away from them. Big brands like Canon, Nikon and Sony haven't released new DSLRs since 2020 because mirrorless is taking over. That said, if you already have one, they still get the job done. Mirrorless cameras. They are lighter, smaller, and packed with cutting-edge tech. Unlike DSLRs, they don't have a mirror inside, which means you get a digital preview of your image instead of an optical viewfinder. If you're investing in a camera today, mirrorless is a smart choice. Compact cameras. These are small, fixed-lens cameras that are easy to carry around. Some high-end models can rival DSLRs and mirrorless cameras in quality, but in general these cameras are for personal usage and travel. And for most marketers, they are not necessary. Smartphones. Don't underestimate them. If you're creating content for social media, a flagship smartphone with a good camera can be a powerful tool. Add a ring light or softbox, and you are set for product photography or professional-looking videos. Sensor size matters. The image sensor converts light into a digital signal. Different cameras have different sensor sizes. Though you can see many options, there are quite a few, which are the most popular through the most of the cameras. Full-frame sensor is equivalent of 35mm film. Bigger sensor is better low light performance and depth of field control. It's ideal for professionals. Crop sensor, APS-C, more budget-friendly and portable. Just note that it crops the image slightly, making your lens feel more zoomed in. My advice? If you're just starting, an APS-C camera is a great choice. Cheaper, smaller, and still produces amazing images. Bonus: best beginner cameras in 2025 under $1,000. Canon EOS R10. The Canon EOS R10 features a 24.2 MP APS-C crop sensor, offering fast autofocus and continuous shooting capabilities. It's a versatile choice for various photography genres. Nikon Z50. Equipped with a 20.9 NP APS-C crop sensor, the Nikon Z50 provides excellent image quality and a user-friendly interface, making it suitable for portrait and general photography. Fujifilm X-S10. The Fujifilm X-S10 boasts a 26.1 MP APS-C crop sensor and in-body image stabilization, delivering high-quality images and a compact design ideal for various shooting scenarios. Sony Alpha A6400. Featuring a 24.2 MP APS-C crop sensor, the Sony Alpha A6400 offers advanced autofocus capabilities and 4K video recording, catering to both photographers and videographers. All the cameras listed above utilize APS-C crop sensors. Full-frame cameras are generally priced above $1,000. These APS-C models provide a balance between performance and affordability, making them excellent choices for beginners in commercial photography. Important note: pay attention to in-built camera stabilization. Though most new cameras come with in-body stabilization, it's still important to check, especially if you plan on shooting videos in future. Stabilization reduces camera shake, making handheld shooting smoother and eliminating the need for a tripod in some cases. If your camera doesn't have it, you might need the lenses with optical stabilization or a gimbal for video work. Lenses. What you need to know. The choice of the right lens is no less important than the choice of the camera. When buying a camera from the store, you'll see options like body only or kit. The kit usually comes with a basic zoom lens, but I'd recommend skipping it and buying a lens separately to get better quality and get something more suitable for your needs. On the market, you can find these types of lenses. Zoom lenses. They let you adjust the focal length. Versatile and great for different composition without changing lenses. They are usually bigger and heavier, but super practical. Popular zoom lenses: 16 to 35 mm f-stop 2.8 or f-stop 4, 24 to 70 mm f-stop 2.8 or f-stop 4, 24 to 105 mm f-stop 4, 70 to 200 mm f-stop 2.8 or f-stop 4. Prime lenses. They have fixed focal length, for example, 50 mm, 85 mm, which gives better image quality and low light performance. They are smaller, lighter and faster. Let's go a bit deeper into details to explain the terminology above. Focal length explained. Focal length determines how much of the scene is captured and how close or far the subject appears. Wide angle: 10 to 35 mm. Great for interiors, large products or environmental shots. Standard: 35 to 70 mm. A versatile range, ideal for most product photography and portraits. Telephoto: 70 to 200 mm plus. Best for detailed shots, compressed backgrounds and capturing finer texture in products. Macro lenses, for example, 100 mm macro. This allows extreme close-ups, making them perfect for jewelry, cosmetics and other small product photography. Depth of field and f-stops. Depth of field refers to how much of your image is in focus. A shallow depth of field means only a small part of your image is sharp, while the rest is blurred, which is great for making products stand out from the background. A deep depth of field keeps everything in focus, useful for flat lay shots or product images that needs clear detail throughout. F-stops, aperture values, control the depth of field. A low f-stop number like f-stop 1.8 or f-stop 2.8 creates a shallow depth of field, making the subject pop against a creamy, blurred background with a bokeh effect. A higher f-stop number like f-stop 8 or f-stop 11 increases depth of field, keeping more of the scene in focus. If you're photographing a single product and want dramatic focus effect, use a lower f-stop, f-stop 2.8 or lower. If you are shooting a collection of items or need everything sharp, go for a higher f-stop, f-stop 8 or above. Lenses with the possibility of wider openings, like f-stop 1.4 or f-stop 2.8, usually tend to be more costly on the market, because they let more light to come to frame and allow to make lower ISO while creating beautiful bokeh effect. My go-to recommendation? A 24 to 70 mm f-stop 2.8 is a solid all-around lens. With the times, you may want to replenish your arsenal of lenses with 85 mm prime lens, as it's great for the portraits, and also with 100 mm macro lens for your crisp, detailed product photography. Third-party lenses. If you're on a budget, check out third-party alternatives. They are surprisingly good. Tamron and Sigma make fantastic lenses that work with major camera brands like Canon, Nikon, Fuji and Sony. They're often more affordable than brand-name lenses, while delivering great image quality. If you are looking to save some money without sacrificing performance, definitely check this out. Additionally, I would like to speak more about adapters. If you switch from DSLR to mirrorless camera, don't worry. You can still use your old lenses with an adapter, which allows cross-compatibility. Adapters let you use older lenses from DSLR on newer mirrorless bodies, helping you save money by using existing gear. It's also practical to stick to one camera brand, as you can continue using the same lenses across different camera bodies. This is exactly what I do. I originally bought my Tamron 24-70 f-stop 2.8 EF for my Canon 5D Mark III, and now I use it for my mirrorless Canon R with an adapter. It saves money and keeps my favorite lens in action. Also remember, you can use full-frame lenses on crop sensor cameras, but not the other way around. Additionally, it's important to note that when using a full-frame lens on a crop sensor camera, the effective focal length will be different due to the crop factor. For example, a 50mm full-frame lens on an APS-C camera will act more like a 75mm or even 80mm, depending on the brand. This means you need to be aware of this adjustment when purchasing lenses to ensure they meet your specific needs. Autofocus. Though most of the modern lenses have an option to autofocus, it's important to consider autofocus versus manual focus lenses. Autofocus lenses are convenient, especially for fast-moving subjects or quick adjustments, whereas manual focus lenses give you full control over sharpness and can be preferred for certain types of photography, like macro or cinematic video work. Additionally, some lenses come with built-in stabilization, often labeled as IS for Canon, VR for Nikon, or OSS for Sony. This feature helps reduce motion blur, especially when shooting handheld or in low-light conditions, making it a valuable asset for both photography and video recording. Lighting equipment: natural light versus artificial lighting. Lighting makes or breaks a photo. Though we will speak about the lighting more in detail in our further lesson, here is what you need to know now. Natural light. It works great if you know how to use it. Shoot near windows, use white surfaces to reflect light, and avoid harsh midday sun. Continuous lights. If you are shooting indoors, you may invest in the light head with softbox or LED panels. This helps you control your lighting and keeps your images consistent. Flashes and strobes. If you plan on doing professional product shots, flashes and strobes gives you more control over light. The importance of rental services. Before you commit to buying a new gear, why not to take it for a test drive? Renting a camera or lens for a day or weekend is a great way to see if it fits your needs before making a big investment. I always recommend this to my students. There is no better way to know if a camera feels right in your hands than actually using it. And if you're just starting out, instead of buying an entire studio setup, check out rental services in your area. Many offer everything from high-end cameras to professional lighting, which means you can get top-tier results without the massive upfront cost. Over time, you might want to invest in one or two essential light sources if you plan on shooting indoors, but renting is a fantastic way to get started. More to consider. Tripod is a must-have for sharp images, especially for product shots and videos. Reflectors. Bounce light to fill in shadows. Simple and effective. Fast and reliable memory cards to handle high-resolution images, especially if you're shooting in a RAW format. Additional battery is extremely important for long photo shoots. Better take original branded item. Reliable external hard drive or solid-state drive for storing high-resolution RAW images, managing backups, and ensuring smooth workflow. Decent, powerful, yet optimized computer that can handle high-resolution RAW files, batch editing and multitasking in Photoshop, Lightroom and Capture One. Camera backpack. It is better than shoulder bag because it evenly distributes weight, preventing back and shoulder strain while offering better protection and more storage for gear. It's the best choice for photographers who need comfort, security, and efficiency on the go. At the end of the day, your camera and gear are just tools. What really matters is how you use them. Focus on lighting, composition, and storytelling, and you'll create stunning visuals for your brand. If you have any questions, drop them in comments or message me. Let's make your product photography stand out.